Hello everyone, I'm Fayaz. I work as a product developer here at Chatwoot, and yeah, welcome back everyone. So today I'll be talking about a very exciting and interesting feature which we released last week. It's called macros. So basically, macros are a group of actions you can say which uh, you can just execute them all of them one by one in a sequence with just a click of a button. So this way, it will save you a ton of time, clicks, navigation, and going pro and fro within screens in the dashboard. So, yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah. So, so basically, these actions. Let's take an example. Say where you get customer queries requesting information which are already available as an article or a documentation page. So as soon as you get these, you have to read them. Maybe assign a label, inform the customer with the link which they're requesting for. Maybe add a private note. Maybe assign teams and resolve the conversation. So instead of doing all of this, what if there was a way to just click a button and this repeated set of actions get executed in a sequence? So this is exactly what macros do. So yeah, you could ask how are these different from automations. Actually, there's like a very key difference which makes this different. For example, automations run in the background automatically, whereas macros, you get to execute them on demand explicitly. The second difference would be automations run when a specific condition or activity happens inside chatbot, whereas macros can be summoned unconditionally. So yeah, these are the supported actions. You can assign teams, agents, add or remove labels. You can even remove teams. You can send email transcript to specific email IDs. You can even mute, snooze, resolve, and update the conversation status. You can even send attachments as well. You just click on a file, upload it, and add it as an action in the macro. You can also send messages to the customer, and also the last one is adding a private note. So yeah, let me quickly show you a demo. So if you go to inside Chatwood dashboard, you'll find this new option called macros. Yeah, this is the listing page where all your macros are. You can see, edit and delete them. So in order to create a new macro, just click on this add new macro button. Okay, so you'll be presented with this macro canvas, which you can, where you can add multiple actions, add name, then change the visibility of the macro. Visibility basically here means you can either set it to public or private. A public macro will be available to all the agents in this specific account, whereas a private macro will be just available to you as the user who has created this macro. So yeah, let's just create a macro. Okay, I'll assign a team. Then I'll assign a label. Okay. Uh, okay. Let me send a message to the user. Hi there. Please read docs for more information. Thank you. And then let me just quickly resolve this. So you can see that these are 4 actions which you'd have to repeatedly, which you could repeatedly do in the normal way, but macros will let you execute them one by one. You can even change the order of how it executes. You can, so you just click on this handle and drag them either up or down. So yeah, let me add a name, just macro and this. So you can see that this macro is now added in the listing page. You can see the visibility. You can also, if you want, you can edit it. If you want to delete, just click here. So yeah, so once you have added, we can see this is go to conversations. Okay, and you'll find that in the sidebar for on the conversation page, you'll see a new option called macros. So yeah, you can see that we have our macro here. So you can even see what exactly a macro does without, I mean, instead of going and checking in the macros settings page, you can just see a preview of what this does. So you can see that it's assigning a team, adding a label, then it's sending a message, and then it's just resolving the conversation. So in order to execute this, just click on this button beside preview. Yeah, and you can see that it added the assigned it to the theme, sent the message, and it resolved.